We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Atlanta, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
Hit on the ground to short. Simmons is there, and a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman
now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Calhoun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halos, second baseman Brandon Phillips.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Andrelton Simmons comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on its way. And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it, and he is out on the tag. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Matt Adams. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman Matt Adams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. In now, Brian Goodwin. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hit back up the middle. And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And the runner back. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit it.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. To short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in, Danny Santana. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Here's Justin Upton now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Throw over to first. And the throw's in fact dropped. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. First pitch on its way to Upton. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. Now a throw over to first. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Throw over to the bag. Upton awaits the 1-2. Pitch is high. The throw. No one out with a runner at second. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Into the box, Luis Valbuena.
Luis Valbuena.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone. Here's C.J. Cron now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Don't know where that thing's going. It's 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Catcher.
Digging in now, Martin Maldonado. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
It's a big at-bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position. But the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
Inciarte. is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Digging in the switch hitter, Johan Cattermole. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. Now at the plate, number one. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Phillips for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Markakis.
Lifted in the air out to left. Upton's under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rendon. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with two down. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. A man on third with two down. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Phillips ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Corey Spangenberg. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Corey Spangenberg.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So stepping in, Brandon Phillips, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number one backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Standing in, Andrelton Simmons. He singled his last time up. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Markakis coming on, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Calhoun.
Dickey comes set. First pitch on the way. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Matt Adams.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Upton is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are two men out.
Catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hot shot on the ground to short, taken in by Simmons. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Now in the box, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Mike.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a knuckleball too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A frustrated swing and miss at a knuckleball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very high, 2-1. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And he lays off there 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
That's wide, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Inciarte's there. And that ends the inning. At the plate, Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Danny Santana.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Johan Cattermole. Now here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to left. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, number 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Hard hit at third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Hit to third. in time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Just off on the timing for that knuckleball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's Brandon Phillips. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a knuckleball over the outside corner.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Markakis has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Center fielder, number 11. Ender
First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Markakis. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Markakis will round it at first and head for second now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that ball's not intentional. That was not even a fastball. Relax now, people. I know we get excited when the ball's up and in.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Adams. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Flowers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons.
And
he'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Andrelton Simmons.
Knuckleball there, but it dances outside. Ball one. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. 1-1. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. No problem here. One away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Dickey looks in. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next.
The left fielder,
striding in, Justin Upton. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. He's set, and the pitch. And a first pitch knuckleball's inside for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Riding in once
21.
Again, Luis Valbuena. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Goodwin's in pursuit, and that ends the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Ready once again, Danny Santana. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Danny Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. So digging in now Johan Cattermole. A hit in 2 tries so far. To the second baseman, Phillips. Reined in on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting,
at the plate, number 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
So striding forward now, C.J. Cron. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
C.J. Cron.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He gathers the throw. It's in time. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Spangenberg. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So Brandon Phillips will bat next with 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Third baseman
digging in, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. And he takes ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Adams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Now pitching for the Angels.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there. And how about that for a situational lefty? He gets out of it with 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit in the air out to right. Markakis is there, and the inning is over. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Digging in now, Tyler Flowers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Push softly over toward the right side. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Standing in, Johan Cattermole. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Spangenberg. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Justin Upton. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. First pitch on its way to Upton. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Cattermole is there. 1 away. Digging in, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. At the plate, C.J. Cron, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Albert Pujols will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit sharply on the ground, and Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Martin Maldonado. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Inciarte's there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. R.A. Dickey. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Angels, no runs, 8 hits, no errors.